Thanks for picking me up from the airport.
Of course. Thanks for letting me drive you, I guess.
After Ethan showed me his car, I just kind of didn't want to be there anymore, so I just flew to Miami for a couple days, so I just had some space to think.
Okay. Tell me about Ethan.
Do you know his favorite flower? You might want to order some for his funeral. I was pretty pissed. I kind of wanted to kill him, so I took a couple mental health days to think through some things and deal with it. It was nothing about buying a car. It was more the location of the car and the timing of it.
So, yeah, I knew about the car. Like, he was just really scared of, like, what was gonna happen after the fact. And you know Ethan, you know all of us.
I know Mary.
We're all from the same family, and we kind of just get like, oh, that's gonna be tough to talk about, so I'm gonna talk about it some other time later, and then we just keep procrastinating it.
When you find out your spouse like kept a secret from you, a big secret from you for 8 months, and a lot of people knew and you didn't, it makes you wonder like how many other secrets there are. We've been trying to work on our communication, and this is a major step forward. Not. It'll be all right, we'll deal with it.
My relationship is falling apart. I'm not gonna give any advice. We can park in this parking lot right here.
Today we're gonna go to one of Moriah's favorite kava bars. I know that there's been some new stuff with Max going on, so I'm really excited for us girls just to get together and talk. You seem a lot happier.
I am a lot happier. I feel like for the first time in a long time, I'm starting to feel okay again. Like, I've come to terms with everything that's happened. Max hurt me. That just means that we weren't meant for each other. That happened for a reason.
Yeah.
Kind of let my dreams get away from me. I have to choose me. I think a huge part of choosing me is walking away from what's not healthy for me, what's hurting me and what's holding me back. That's a big reason why I ended up deciding that even friends with Max wasn't healthy, because I realized that was gonna forever hold me back. Because like when I went through everything with Max, that dug up a lot of stuff with Joshua that I never dealt with. I was like, why the heck am I having flashbacks from the day that Joshua died? Like, because like I watched it all happen.
Joshua was my younger brother who passed away when I was about 6 years old, tragically, on our farm growing up. I think that I don't even fully understand how much Joshua's death impacted me when I was younger. It definitely, it changed me a lot, but it was also at such a young age that I wouldn't know any difference. I feel like Joshua watches us when we come back here. I think about him all the time.
When everything happened with Max, I think what triggered it was the same feeling of losing someone. I lost him, and it triggered those same emotions, and then I started having flashbacks from that day, and like that was when I was like, this is not okay. And I don't want something in my future to happen that brings up all of this. I want to deal with all of this now, just take it as it comes, but not like,
No, you don't have
not
this your whole
constantly
life
be digging
long.
up
Yeah.
stuff that happened so long ago that you're like, oh, I didn't realize I was carrying this whole time, you know? Anyway, let's move on to other things. Tell me more about, like, what happened with you and Ethan. Like, what do you two need from each other, you know? Because, like, I feel like you both are fishing for things that you need and you're not getting it. Does that make sense?
I feel like that's what I realized in Miami. And it probably has to do with like a lot of broken family relationships, but I think I just realized in Miami that like I feel like I've been begging like to be loved and supported and protected and accepted and respected for like years. And Ethan's not able to do that for me right now. And like the car in of itself was not a bad thing, but it just hurt so bad because it reminded me of that huge deficit in my life of like not having somebody that I felt like was always looking out for me. And I just kind of came to the conclusion in Miami that like maybe I just need to do that for myself. And I want to find the fine line of like honoring someone else's emotions, but still being true to who I am.
Yeah. He's my brother and I love him. I always will. And I love you too. It's kind of like,
It's probably weird for you.
it's literally like I live with my brother and my best friend. And if you guys go through something, like I don't want to get in the middle of anything.
When I talk about Ethan to Moriah, I try to be really careful of how I word things or how much I share, just because that's her brother, and her and I are also best friends, and that can't be an easy position for her to be in. I've missed you.
I miss you too.
I've missed hanging out. I've missed our dates. We should come here more often.